Good morning if you're in the US, and good evening if you're in Europe or in India. Thank you for joining us. This is Edchat Interactive. Most of you signed up through our registration page. I do want to share just for a moment our website. We're actually going on break here for the summer. So I'm going to just share the screen for a second. But normally you could come right here to Edchat Interactive, upcoming seminars, and you could see what's going on. In the next few weeks, we're going to be starting to schedule our fall sessions, and we'll probably have the first one starting towards the end of August. So we'll let you know when we start populating our fall schedule. Today, we have a really interesting conversation with MonicaJoshi, and Monica's coming, as many of you are. Monica's coming from India, and she's going to be leading a discussion on how to use augmented reality to teach the 4 C's. And since that's really the essence of education, is to prepare our kids for life, and the 4 C's are kind of foundational skills. This is a really important lesson for everybody. So Monica, I'm going to hand things over to you. I'm going to turn off my video, but of course I'll be here, kind of on the side. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Thank you, Mish. Thank you so much for welcoming. And I think we have a wonderful audience here, mixed audience from India, my own country, from US, and the other part of the world. I'm really happy to join on this Edchat webinar. So I'll be sharing my screen shortly.
And hopefully I gave you rights to share, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes. Yes, I'm having the sharing rights.
Good.
Okay. So here we go. So I believe that since March 14, we all teachers have been taking the classes, and I believe that there's no lockdown for learning. That's the hashtag for today's talk. And I will be presenting on augmented reality, how we can engage the students using augmented reality in the 4 C's. That is the essential skills about the 21st century learning skills. So I'm MonicaJoshi, and I'm working as IT head at Satpal Mittal School. And also I am an MIA expert, Minecraft Global Mentor, and 3D Bear Ambassador. Recently, I had a webinar on 3D Bear, and where I happened to meet Mish virtually, and he really liked the content, what I presented, and soon he approached, and then we just decided that, okay, let's have another webinar on how we can engage the students on using the augmented reality on the 4 C's. So I'll be just sharing, those who all are from India can see my school is here. Okay, so this is my school on the Indian map, and I'm from Satpal Mittal School, and this is my school situated here in Punjab, Ludhiana. And today I will be talking about the game-based learning, how the game-based learning is helping in enhancing the 4 C's, that is the essential skills of the 21st century skills. And I'll be talking about how you can enhance the 4 C's using in your lesson plan with the help of gamification, because I believe that gamification helps in deeper classroom management, understanding about the abstract and difficult concepts, and discover and learn and object modeling. And most importantly, the game-based learning can be done on Android and iOS phones also. So let me just see in the chat window How many of you love to play games? Just let's see. Let's see how many of you love to play games. Just type in the chat window who love to play games. Okay, I do. I heard from Krupali Sanghui that she's writing that she loves to play. Okay, Saru says yes. And Rajshri says that it's time to relax. That is why she loves to play games. Okay. Okay, more answers. Neha also says, yeah. So you can see, being elders, you love to play games because the human mind is constructed in such a way that we love to play games. Since childhood, our upbringing has been done in a way, okay, if you are fulfilling this task, you're gonna get this reward. If you will eat food, you will get chocolate. So the construction, the like culture has been developed in such a way that we love to play games. So why not, when you are teaching in your classes, why not then you are involving the game-based e-learning, and then you are moving your lesson plans forward. So I'll just be moving to the next slide and talking about, okay. So like I was telling that games are full of fun. Game-based learning helps in the specific learning objectives, and it helps in achieving the collaboration, creativity, critical thinking skills, communication and presentations, global citizenship, ICT. We talk about related technology, and all these helps to achieve the 21 CLD, that is the 21st century learning skills. That's all about we are talking today. And if we see that all these four C's are integrated with each other, and how we have to involve it into the lesson plan when we are making the lesson plan, that I'm going to talk about with the various applications which we can use in the lesson plan structure. So this is our lesson plan structure. It has normally 4 or 5 parts. Generally, we introduce the lesson. Then we have a part called development. We have summation, evaluation, and reflection. I'll be sharing very good examples which you can use while how you have to introduce the lesson, and what all skills can be enhanced when you are developing summation, evaluation, and then reflection. So all these are the different parts, and how you can inculcate and integrate the 4 C's: creativity, critical thinking, collaboration, and communication in all these parts of the different of the lessons. So let's talk about the first application that I'm going to talk, which is one of my favorite application. That is, okay, let me just stop the video. It's hindering the presentation control. Okay. So first thing which I'm going to talk about is teaching with Minecraft. Minecraft, which is my favorite actually. And all of you know that Minecraft is used for serious gaming, and which is a very, very popular game. And I would say if it is used for serious gaming, it is used for serious education also, as it helps and encourages the students to read and visualize their imagination. And it's very important that Minecraft enhances the creativity and critical thinking of the students. It helps the students to work in a team, which is very, very vital these days. And children practice collaboration with the help of this. This is a very important skill. Minecraft helps in problem solving, and it also gives the direction, enhance the coding skills, which are very important these days. And most importantly, it helps in developing the 3D modeling skills. So Minecraft also helps in the extension of the classroom. That is, it helps in the digital citizenship, deep learning, collaborative inquiry and learning, self-motivation also. And I can show you that what all skills can be enhanced when you are integrated Minecraft into the classroom. It helps in collaboration, ICT coding skills, like I said, empathy. It helps the child to step into the shoes of the other students, helps in building teamwork. And I can show you various examples what you can take into your classrooms and can use it in your lessons. You can use it in maths, you can use it in geography, you can use it in chemistry, you can use it in math, science, art, computer science. So here are various different examples. Now I am just going to talk about how you can integrate Minecraft with 3D Bear. You can extract the Minecraft model, take it, and you can insert it into 3D Bear in the application, which I'm just going to talk about. And those 3D models, as I told, that Minecraft helps in building the 3D skills also. So you can take the 3D models and insert it into the 3D Bear application and can use in any part of your lesson plan. You can introduce the topic. Suppose I just give you an example, like if you have to explain the topic respiratory system. So you can create a sort of Minecraft world where you are introducing the topic, and later on you can give the children as a flip teaching mode and can explain the chapter with that medium. This is one of my students' YouTube channel where you can find out the resources of the Minecraft, and you can get the examples how Minecraft models have been inserted into 3D Bear. There are lessons related to that. You can find out those also. So like I was talking about how you can use 3D Bear, there is next application, gamification application, is 3D Bear. The login to 3D Bear is 3dbear.io. So 3D Bear is an augmented reality application which helps to the educators and students to create a sort of a portfolio, to create a sort of a class lesson where multiple children can work in one lesson. It helps to introduce challenges to the students where they can work and they can curate resources, 3D models, and can work on this. I'm just going to share a few examples based on the 4 C's: critical thinking, creativity, collaboration, and communication, which you can use it in the classrooms. The first example which I'm going to share is how you can create a story with the help of the 3D Bear application. The section which I'm going to share with you, in this, the teacher has created a scene of a story and presented it to the students. In this, I'm talking about the skill creativity. She gave an option to the students to video each other in the scene while they act out the parts and creating, and then she left the missing story and gave them as a question, okay, let's complete the story and then bring me back the answer. So I'm just going to share a video to you so that you see the story. I'm just sharing the screen once again with the sound. Okay, just see this video. Okay, so you can see here the teacher has used the 3D Bear application to create this story, and she has used different vocabulary words. So besides um, making this story, building this application, she she has given used the different vocabulary words also, and uh, she has given the problem statement to the students. So students will be using their own imaginative skills and will be submitting the story back to the teacher. So this is one of the way with the help of which you can use the creativity skill for the introduction of the chapter. This was
Monica,
one.
so one question is,
Yeah.
would you use this and have students develop their own stories? Would you have students work in small groups to develop stories? How would you use this in a class?
So the teacher has given this during the remote learning time, during this time only, COVID period only, to the
Hmm.
students. And we have the student IDs. The students will work collaboratively on the story, and it's a choice of the students that they can work together. They can work in an isolated way also.
Yeah, I
So
would think
it's
that students would be pretty excited about writing a story like this. It really is an
yes.
exciting intro.
Yes. So in this way, like it's not, I'm only talking about the skill creativity. When the students will be working together, the collaboration skill is also involved, and it was used in the introduction part of the lesson plan. And when slowly you're moving forward, it is used in the development structure also. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So the next thing which I'm going to talk about is the problem solving, is the decision making skills of the students. So here, one of the teacher, she has used the problem statement, that is identifying the farm animals, and then she has used this thing in the recapitulation, that is when she was revising the chapter. She has used this statement there, where she has given the mixed animals, the wild animals, the farm animals, and the water animals also. And then she was expecting the students to solve this problem and send it back to her by adding the elements. So I'm just showing you how she has given the problem statement.
Hi kids, how are you all doing?
So she has used her voiceover, and then she has, instead of writing the question on the assignment, she has used this application, and with the help of voiceover and the 3D Bear application.
I know it's locked down, but see how many animals have come to my house to meet me today. Oh, I'm enjoying looking at them. At least I have some visitors today. All right, I have a task for you. Now, what I want you to do is you can look at the animals. If you remember, we have done farm animals and wild animals. So I want you to create, a farm in your room, but with the correct animals. So I want you to create a farm with farm animals in it. All right, inside your room. So I want you to only depict farm animals.
So here she has given the problem statement, and I'll be showing you the response from the student, where the student had, because the teacher asked about the farm animals. So the student also used the voiceover and the application, and has sent the answer back to the students with this use of this application.
Hello ma'am, I saw your video. So these are my farm animals. I have a pet sheep, a pig, a hen, and a goat. And ma'am, I would also like to thank you because I was getting really bored sitting around in my house and doing nothing. So thank you ma'am.
So you can see with this application, we took care of the problem solving and the decision making skill of the student. At the same time, the students were getting bored sitting alone at home, and we took care of how we can engage the students while sitting at home with the help of this application, and made learning also and enhance their skills as well. So next skill which I'm going to talk about is collaboration, in which the teacher here has used the learning alphabets, where she has used it with the kindergarten students, and the teacher has used this lesson to teach the alphabet. I'm sorry, the spellings are wrong. Alphabet while teaching the letter D. So she's not only taught the letter D, but also enhanced their vocabulary by adding the objects. So I'll just show you the stuff, what teacher has created. And after that, I'm throwing a question to you. Just wait and watch the teacher stuff and wait for my question, which I will be asking you.
Hi kids, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good and enjoying yourself at home. I am enjoying myself at home too. See, today I am in my garden with my dog, Drooly, and I have some new friends in my garden. Wow! So now let's study about the letter D. D for ducks. Hi ducks. And D for deer. How are you? It's so cute. And D for my dog, Drooly. Hi.
So this was where teacher has taken care of the development structure of the lesson, and she has used the skill creativity and collaboration because she has to involve the students. So on the right side there is a student response also. But I'm throwing a question at you, that if you have to use and teach, or how you will use such type of lesson for the students with the help of such application. I would love to see the response in the chat window.
While people are thinking, I've seen this used where teachers have students create a kind of an augmented alphabet video. So different groups of students will have some letters, other students will have other letters, and they create these video snippets that then get combined into a class augmented alphabet. So, one group of students may have a bunch of stuff that begins with the letter A and showcase the letter A, and then others maybe the letter B, and so on through the alphabet. And then others use it for numbers, because you could do the same thing with numbers, is demonstrate examples with one, demonstrate examples of two things, etc. So those are two possible ideas I've seen teachers use.
Yeah, that would be really amazing. And then we are integrating and we are collaborating other students also.
One of the things, so I have I guess great nephews and nieces, and one of the games that I play with them is alphabet insults. So you have to create an insult beginning with each letter, and kind of as an advanced one, you have to create a video using 3D Bear, of that insult. So first I'll insult them with all the insults being with the letter A. Then they'll have to insult me with all the insults beginning with the letter B. Then I'll do it back to them with the letter C, and so on. And they love that.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I'm getting amazing answers in the chat window. That there's one teacher, she writes that being a science teacher, she thinks that the water cycle or the states of matter can be taught using 3D Bear. Amazing. So then also one of the teachers is writing that for pre-primary it would be great for a story session as well. Great, that's great.
And I had somebody, Deepak, did mean it privately, but it came to me privately, that you could create like a thematic park, like a Jurassic Park, be created with the alphabets. That's a great. I'm always blown away by how creative teachers are.
Yes,
it's really
exactly.
incredible.
Yes. So I would be moving to the next slide. I really love the responses in the chat window. One of the teachers says that we could use the elementary concept with the math simple addition and simple subtraction also with the help of the 3D objects. We have symbols here in that. So same way, the next slide which I'm going to talk about is the social emotion learning of the students. Like in the first slide, I was talking where we were enhancing the problem solving and decision making skills of the students. So here we are in this example, we are talking about that students learn about the emotions. So we have lots of examples and ready-made lessons on 3D Bear website which you can use it in your classrooms and can use with your students and can involve your other children also. And there are assessment sheets which you can give it to the students, and they will learn how emotions are important. What is the use of the smiling face? What is the use of the frown face? It's very, very imperative that the students learn the emotions also. So you can find out lots of lesson plans on 3D Bear website also. So the next thing which I'm going to talk about, yeah. So here I'm going to show you example, like there were few science teachers I saw in the chat window. So here is an example about the excretory system which has been built, and I have involved this model with the help of Thingiverse. So I'll just, in the coming slides, I'll be telling you how you can import models, 3D models from the other applications also. So this is a model which is explaining with the help of 3D tools, 3D Bear, how you can explain the excretory system. And also the topic photosynthesis. So you can see how I have added, how the water with the help of ball has been added, how carbon dioxide has been added, how glucose has been added. And with the help of this photograph and with the video in augmented reality, I can share in the video link in the chat window later. So this is explaining how photosynthesis process is being formed. And I'll be sharing the link of the lesson plan also in the chat windows that you as science teachers can use it in the classroom. So the previous lesson was used as a flipped lesson in the teaching by the students. The students were given, the students have made this model, and this has been used by the teacher explaining the topic photosynthesis in the topic science. And I thought why reading habits should be left behind, because I think book reading is very, very important. So here the students have used 3D Bear application to create scenes from a book, and students use their collections, their own objects from Thingiverse, and created a scene from the book. So I can play this slide and then you can listen to the story.
Create something in 3D Bear that shows a place where the children can play, because these days we are at home and we miss the park area, and a place for the animals to live, some water to drink for them, and a bridge or some pathway where the old people can walk. This is what I have created, a playground for the kids, a bridge where the old people can walk, a shed for the animals with some pots for drinking water. Thank you.
So this is one of the example which is used from their books, where they have created a book with the help of the 3D Bear application. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about, like in the beginning also, I told you that it's not that you can use 3D Bear isolated. You can use 3D Bear with the other applications also. You can use 3D Bear with Minecraft. You can use 3D Bear with Paint 3D. You can use 3D Bear with Merge Cube also. You can extract the models from here and can show it in Merge Cube. So I'm going to talk about that, how you can do that. So firstly, I'm going to talk about how you can create a 3D model with the with the help of Paint. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to open Paint 3D, and you have to click on the 3D library when you go in Paint 3D. You can search any 3D model. You have lots of Minecraft models also here. So I'm just going to search a model tooth here. Okay, so I'll just open this model, and then this model is just going to be fixed here. Okay, right. And you can span and can reduce or increase or decrease the size of this model. The next turn comes, you have to save this model as 3D model. Okay, so you'll click on save as, I'll name it as tooth, and I'll select the extension as .fbx to name it as 3D model, which I can later on export it into 3D Bear. Okay, so next is, I'm just going to talk about, well, once you have made this 3D model and saved it on your computer, how you can import the 3D model into the 3D Bear. So there are two ways. One is from Thingiverse, and one is just now I saved the model from the Paint 3D, how you can import that as well. So I'll be quickly showing by playing this video. So all you have to do is when you install the 3D Bear application, okay, so you have to click on this icon. Once you click on this icon, and okay, just a second. Okay, so you have to click on this icon and you click on Thingiverse. So it is necessary that you have a login in Thingiverse. It will ask you to sign in. So Thingiverse has ready-made 3D model. You should have your login ID and password, with the help of which you should log in Thingiverse. Once you log in, you can find out there are free 3D models in Thingiverse. You can find out, suppose like, okay, I'm finding out now dragon. So you can select any model which you like, and then click, and this way the model will be inserted into 3D Bear app. So this was one of the way importing model from Thingiverse. Now I'll tell you, like, you just created the 3D model from the Paint 3D. How you have to import that into 3D Bear? Okay, so then for that you have to click on the left side and import, and then the model has to be on your phone or in your app, and then you can import it into the 3D Bear application. So you can import it from Thingiverse, or you can import from your device, 3D Paint. You can import from the sorry, I have just stopped sharing the screen. Even you can import from the Tinkercad also. Just a second, I will reshare the screen.
And while you're sharing the screen, so Tinkercad now has a direct import. So if you're in Tinkercad, you have an option that places an object directly into 3D Bear. And then in addition to Thingiverse, there's also Sketchfab, which is another collection of objects.
Yeah, Sketchfab is also very cool. Okay, so this I was talking about how you can integrate 3D Bear, Paint 3D, and Minecraft models also. You can import in 3D Bear like this only. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide. So this how you can export the 3D model. I just explained it in the video. And then in case you want to view it in the Merge Cube, so you can you can download Object Viewer from Merge Cube. For the Merge Cube, and then the models which you have saved from Paint 3D, you can point the camera towards the Merge Cube. I'll just show you how. There is one of the chemistry model which has been created, and I'm showing it on the Merge Cube, and this has been saved on miniverse.io. by creating the login. I'll just show you how. Okay. So here we are showing, okay, CO2 on the other side. Okay, so like this, you can show n number of things on merge cube, right? And then I was talking about Minecraft.
But wait a minute,
so
are we supposed to be reducing CH4? Are we supposed to be reducing methane? Not increasing methane, right? Oh, it's just augmented.
No, this is one of
I'm
the
just
teachers.
joking.
My teacher has
Right.
my teacher has made. Yeah. So she's just okay. This all right. You can see the number of atoms and whatever the science teacher can better understand that. So this way, you can use merge cube for teaching chemistry. You can use merge cube for teaching the storytelling. All right. So the other side, I am using merge cube to show the Minecraft model also. So you can see. So, okay. So there may be a question in teachers' mind that how you can export Minecraft model into the from the Minecraft, how you can take the Minecraft stuff and then you can import it in 3D where. So I'll be showing it to you quickly. I'll reshare the screen, the other window. I'll just share that. Okay, is the screen visible on the
Yes.
3D model? This is how to turn your Minecraft creations into 3D models?
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what we have to do, we have to open the Minecraft model and I am in the Minecraft world. So I'm going to extract the Minecraft model. So what I have to do, I have to write /give@p structure block. So I have to write that. And after that, once you write, you get this structure block. Okay. Then what you have to do, once you place the structure block, you have to right click on the structure block and fill in the bounding of the coordinates. So you get this screen. To export this Minecraft model, you have to fill in the X, Y, Z coordinates. Suppose like I have written in X, Y, and Z, you will write 32, 32, 32. And on the other side, the minimum you write -32 and it starts from 0 to -32. So you can write till that. So, okay, you can see I wrote here 32, 32, 32. And on the other side, on the offset X -32, Y is 0, and then -32. So you can see in this part of the screen, this area, this much area is selected. So once it is selected, what you have to do, you have to export it to your structure, to your computer, and you have to save this file. Then you open this file into Paint 3D. Just now I explained you how you have to save the file as a 3D model in Paint 3D. You have to click on File, you have to click on Save As, and then you have to save it as FBX. Once it is saved as FBX, and you can import it into Paint 3D, and you can add the 3D model and then create your lesson with the help of that. So this was the way you can export the 3D model from Minecraft also. And how you can use the Minecraft model or the 3D model in Merge Cube, that also I'll show you quickly. I'll reshare the screen again. Okay. So we have saved the model in Paint 3D. After that, we have named it and we have saved it as tooth, and we have given the extension .fbx. Once it is done, then you open miniverse.io. You should have an account on that, and you can upload this 3D object there. You click on the file and then you upload the object and click on my objects, click on add new, choose the file. We save the file named as tooth, select that file and then upload it. Once you upload it, each file get a unique code, and when that file is saved, you should have an app downloaded on your mobile. The app is called Object Viewer for Merge Cube. Once that app is downloaded, you have uploaded that object. You have to point out the camera towards the merge cube, and you can view that 3D model on the merge cube, just like I showed you here. This right side thing is, this is extracted from Minecraft. Right? So this was the way, like I told you, that how you can collaborate multiple applications, how you can collaborate 3D Bear with Merge Cube, how you can collaborate 3D Bear with Minecraft, how you can collaborate 3D Bear with Paint 3D. So how you can collaborate 3D Bear with the Tinkercad also. So we have number of lessons at 3D Bear websites, and if in case you want to learn how you can use the 3D Bear in depth, so there are 3D Bear tutorials. Mish, if you can share the link in the chat window for the tutorials.
Sure, I'll post it in a second.
Yeah, so there are number of tutorials which in line you are able to learn how you can start with a 3D Bear application, how you can collaborate, create, and share with the multiple applications using this gamification scenario in each part of the lesson plan, how you can use it. And it's not important that you have to write the lesson plan to use it in your classroom. There are multiple ready-made lessons available on the 3D Bear websites with the worksheets, which you can use with your children and your multiple students. Your students can work in group with their student IDs, and you can have your teacher account, and you can use these applications you can use these lessons with them to enhance the 4Cs of the children. So like I was talking about the other applications also, you can use these also with that. So with this, I think I have explained the use of all the lessons which I wanted to bring it here. We can look at the chat window and we can answer the queries if we have, Mish.
So I think you answered the queries that were coming in. A couple people asked how you export from Minecraft before, and they were asking that in the beginning, but of course you then covered that. So
all right.
So I guess I'll ask, are there some things that you can describe where students have really surprised you with how creative they've been? Can you?
Yes, the lessons when they extracted their models from the Minecraft, and they themselves imported into the 3D Bear and then created their own lessons and integrated with the help of SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. That actually has surprised me and has actually think me to the level how creative the students can be. And I really love to learn from my children. And that's the best forte of any teacher if the teacher loves to learn from their students.
Yep, that's what I love. There's a question about the use of Miniverse. So is Miniverse primarily a way of seeing 3D objects, or do you need Miniverse to go from, if you if you have a 3D object, does it have to go to Miniverse first and then 3D Bear, or what's?
No, Miniverse is an application which is used to view the 3D objects on the merge cube.
Okay. Okay, so it's
Yes.
not, so you could pull your 3D objects, you could, use 3D objects within 3D Bear. 3D Bear has an export, and then you could place those objects into the merge cube through Miniverse, or you could bring your objects, if you wanted to, from Minecraft, as an example,
Yeah.
and then go to Miniverse to see them on merge cube. But you
Yeah.
don't need to go from Miniverse directly to or from 3D Bear, correct?
Because why I touched Miniverse, because we were talking about augmented reality,
Right.
to enhance the 4C. So I touched Miniverse also, Merge Cube also.
Mm-hmm.
And with Merge Cube, like I showed you one of the example of chemistry. So you can take there is an application called Lifelike. So you can use the ready-made lessons from Lifelike, and you can import the 3D models from there, and then you can see it on the merge cube. So the basic idea was like showing the same thing flat on the diagram and showing that thing in the form of 3D diagram. The concept, the idea entirely changes, and the things which you are, with the inner things which you are unable to explain it to the students, that's very quite clear. So that's what augmented reality is very important. And then when we are talking about that, we have to unleash the creativity of the students so that they are equipped with the 21st CLT. So that's very, very important.
Right. Okay. Because, I think as you talk about the, students being able to see things, if it's just like the 3D shapes, it's one thing to see a 3D shape in a book, but that's really a 2-dimension image of a 3D shape. But when they can see a 3D shape on their phone and walk around it and see what it's like in 3D and expand it or contract it or combine it with other shapes, then they get a much better feel, right?
Yes, exactly. I'll just give you an example I gave you last time also. Mm-hmm. That when I have to tell my daughter that her room is messy, so I leave a chit. I don't say her that your room is messy. So one day what I did, she also has an app in her phone with the 3D Bear. So I just made messy, that too in the 3D Bear with the help of 3D model, and I forwarded that picture to her. So that was quite hilarious. And at the same time, it was a reminder to her.
Right. That's
so
great.
So that was my creativity, how I reminded her.
And your daughter is also well, kind of an expert on Minecraft, right?
Yeah, she is. She's a Minecraft whiz, and she has trained the numerous teachers and students all across the world. So, and I mean, like, that's amazing. That's what I say, that I love to learn from students, and the teacher who does not afraid to learn from the students. That teacher is very creative.
There's also a question. So you talked about an application called Lifelike. Is that like lifelike.com, or is it an app that works on a phone?
No, it works on a phone also, and then it has a website also. You can create your account with the help of your Google account, Gmail account with the help of your Microsoft account. It gives you membership free for some time, and then for availing the full features, it is paid. But yes, if you want to have some free lesson plans are there, so you can use it with the help of your email ID, and then you can use that.
Okay. And it's just lifelike.com, or you just would query Lifelike?
I'll just put it in the chat window.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, it is lifelike.com. I'll just put it in the chat window. It's a digital science curriculum, and then the people, those who use Microsoft Teams. So Lifelike can be integrated in that automatically. You just have to go into the apps and you can integrate Lifelike with MS Teams directly with that.
Wow.
So I have, okay, I think message to you, I think. Okay, so now it is in the chat window.
Yep.
It's lifelike.com. So you can see various multiple lessons with science, SST, maths, and you can use it free in your classroom.
So, ma'am, I have a question here. Can I ask?
Sure. This is
Yeah.
Mala.
Yeah. Hi. So basically, we use Teams, right, for virtual teaching, and as you were suggesting that we can, of course, I know the option wherein we can integrate the app in particular class, and use a particular lesson plan. So can you please tell me if I have anything related to computer also in this, or it is only for the academic subject? It has like for social science, and it has for science, and which other subjects we can like, what all lesson plans are available, if you can just
in Lifelike.
Right.
In Lifelike, you have science curriculums from K-12, like from nursery till grade 12. You have science, you have maths, you have physics, you have, like EVS chapters also related to this. Yeah.
All right. And anything related to we've been talking about AR, anything related to virtual reality also that can be used in the class, or maybe next time you can share the same ideas with us, maybe in your next
I just
really great, but I
showed.
would also want if you can do that for us.
No. I think I shared for the virtual reality. I shared the 3D Bear applications. You can download the app on your mobile, and then you can see how it can be used. And Lifelike can be used with the help of Google Cardboard also. And with if you have those headgears, and if you have the simple
VR device.
VR device, if you have those and your mobile phone, you can use the same model with the help of that.
All right. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was really informative.
Yeah, thank you. So the use of merge cube is a substitute of your headgears, basically.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm curious, is how popular are merge cubes in India? In the US, a year or two ago, it was really popular. There's one time where I guess Walmart had excess and they were selling them for $1 a piece, and teachers would go out and buy 20 of them or 30 of them.
So in India, we are using merge cube from more than a year, and then it costs ₹2. I can share the link from where you can download the merge cube and create a paper merge cube and can use it. I'll just share the video here, paper merge cube, and then you can print it and can use it. And we have actually used merge cube for storytelling. We have used it for science and used it for English also. So I'll just give you an example. The teacher played the quiz with the help of merge cube. She created the 3D models. The first question was voice. The second question was the past perfect tense. So she created the quizzes like 3D the questions in the form of 3D models. So what she did, she just rolled the dice, she rolled the merge cube, and then she pointed out the mobile phone on the merge cube. And whatever question was coming, she was asking the question related to that to the students. So it was all about the creativity, how the teacher used the merge cube, not just showing her the lesson, but she used it for the quiz. And then she even put up a question called "Oh snap." Oh snap means you missed a turn. So it actually, created that fun mode also in the classroom.
But we don't want kids to have fun, do we? We want them to learn.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding you. I'm just kidding you.
No, that was Mish. That was the whole session all about game-based learning. We all.
I missed it. Oh darn.
Yeah. Yeah, so we love to play games. And being just now also we love to play games. So why
Yep.
not make using the GBL, the game-based learning, to enhance the 4 Cs, which we are looking at.
We should do a webinar on that. Oh, we just did.
We just did.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Are you going to put into the chat
Yeah, I
the
just,
link for
yes, I just put it.
the merge cube?
The,
Oh, great. Okay.
yeah, I just put it how you can take the printout. And I'll just put the YouTube link also, how you can make the merge cube.
That's great. And people can just do a query on that and into Google or Bing or whatever their search engine is, and they'll find that, because the instructions on how to create a merge cube, I think it's in the public domain, or at least it's free.
Yeah, it is free.
And I'll just do I guess a little bit of maybe mansplaining, 'cause probably everybody knows this already, but there's really two different ways that phones use augmented reality. One is through a trigger, which is this kind of an image that triggers an augmented reality object to appear, and the other is through recognizing through the camera from a particular space and putting objects into a space. It takes a lot more resources on your phone or your mobile device to be able to use that type of AR. And so initially, most of the augmented reality applications used triggers, and that was one of the strengths of MergeCube, is that it's a trigger that it's basically, since a cube has 6 sides, you could have 6 different triggers on one particular cube. So a little bit of augmented reality history.
Yes, that's great. So I just posted the link of the YouTube tutorial, how you can prepare the paper merge cube, and also from where you can download the paper merge cube also.
Great. And do you have any closing statements? What's like 1 or 2 things that you think you'd most want people to take out of this webinar?
So I just wanted that, again, I would like to go back with the very basic, that is ABC, that we all teachers should adapt ourselves, so that we should build our competencies and we should build our skills, because we are dealing with these children, those who are of the Z generation, and the alphas are also coming in. And it's very imperative that we talk that language which they understand, and we should not be afraid that we should have the courage to change ourselves as per our learners are understanding, so that we can equip themselves and also can empower ourselves, so that we are also equipped with the 21st century learning skills, so that our learners can gauge to all those 4 C's which we are looking at, that is creativity, critical thinking skills, collaboration, and communication. And also I would tell all the teachers that share, learn, and grow. That's the main mantra, and you will grow and your knowledge will multifold altogether.
And that's what you're doing. Share so that we can learn and we can all grow.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
you.
I really enjoyed this session. Your lessons are really incredible. And it's just, you're fantastic to work with. And this was great. So thank you very much, Monica.
Thank you, Mish. It was really, a proud moment for me to come here on this platform and share my expertise with others, though every day you try something new and you are learning.
Yep.
And that's what the teacher is all about.
Well, thank you. And I'll see you online. And and someday, maybe we'll all be allowed to travel again, and maybe we can actually meet in person.
Yes,
in person.
I
That
look
would be
forward.
great. Me too.
I look forward for that. I look forward.
Okay,
And
everybody.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you to the wonderful audience, those who have joined at this late hours time in India and in the early hours in the other part of the world. Thank you so much.
And yeah, thank you everybody for joining, and see you in a few months when we come back with more Edchat Interactives. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.